This is not going to be an entire hour, so don't get too concerned. Welcome to the Trio SSS welcome meeting. Sorry that it's a little crazy, but we were having some technical issues. And I think I gave you guys the wrong link because I was typing it. I didn't copy and paste and I messed myself up. So I apologize. This is going to be recorded, so if you want to see any of it, you can always look back on it. That being said, anyone who's in here before we press stop, just remember it's being recorded. So, if you don't want something recorded that you say, don't say it. So real quick, we're going to go through some of the people that are here and then some of the people who are online. Sorry that the rest of you can't see them. I will go first. I'll tell you who I am. If you're nervous talking, sorry. All you have to do if you want is at least just say your name, your major, and your class standing. Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, or alumni. Yes, you have to talk too, sweetheart. All right. So, hi, my name is Miss Dilks. I am the director. I was an English major when I was in college and graduate school, and I have been here for 10 years. Next.
My name is Serge. I'm the assistant director. I was a psychology major. I was in law enforcement for about 7 years. Then I came here, when was it, 2018?
Was it?
Wow, time flies.
When you're having not so much fun?
Yeah, I've been here since 2018, and basically that I get fired every day here. So
he does.
And it's no.
He does.
It is like the God honest truth. Yeah.
Every day I fire him.
Here.
Or we tell him that he has to work on Saturdays or overnights and he has to sleep under his desk. Every day we tell him. Next.
My name is Natalie. I'm an accounting major and I am a new senior.
Yay.
Natalie, senior.
Yay. You're so close.
I know.
So close.
I can feel it.
Hi, my name is Victoria. My major is psychology and I am a junior.
Nobody clapped for us.
I know, right?
Go ahead.
Oh, my name is Nari. I'm a junior and I'm a graphic arts major.
My name is James. I'm an alumni. I graduated 2018.
He's here to say hello.
My name is Tiana. I'm a freshman in the major placement. My name is Libby. My major is creative writing.
My name is Latasia. I'm an accounting major and I'm a junior.
Okay.
We're gonna be friends because you're gonna help me.
I was looking at your shirt and I went to UHS too.
You see that?
I'm sorry.
It's meant to be.
Do you see that? Networking. You see that? You see how that works?
No, you
That's
can
my
go
bestie,
now.
yeah.
Hey, bestie.
It's
My
called
name-
networking.
My name is Kayla. I am a psychology and nursing major and I am a junior.
Ooh. Last but not least.
My name is Rollins Senior. I'm majoring in music technology and I'm a sophomore.
Yay. Would anyone online like to unmute themselves and say who they are? Or are you all just...
Me.
Go ahead.
My name's Lori.
Lori.
I'm a bio major and I'm a senior.
Bio senior. Oh my God, 2 seniors. Anybody else?
My name is Tyler, and I'm a sociology major, and I am a senior.
And Tyler made Dean's List last semester.
Look at you.
Yes, sir.
Lori did too. Who else did?
Chrisla.
Chrisla.
Hi, my name is Chrisla. I'm a senior and my major is sociology.
Yay.
Hi, my name is Raymond. I'm a sociology major. I'm going in my 3rd year as a junior.
Yay. Anybody else?
Hi, my name is Joanna. I'm a bio major and I'm also a senior.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize we have so many seniors. This makes me so happy. Oh, okay. We have other students on, but some students might be at work or muted, so we're not gonna make them do anything. So first thing I just wanted to do, quick check-in. How is everybody doing? I know this is a weird semester that we're all coming back and that, we're not sure of how to do hybrid, online, synchronous, asynchronous, in-person, masks. How's everybody doing with that kind of stuff? Okay. Are you happy to be back? No? Who said no?
Yeah.
Me.
Juan, you
Yeah.
missed.
I miss you guys.
Yeah, I'm finding that I'm way more stressed because I'm actually not used to all the stuff that got stopped. Like I had other stressors at home, but I was like the commuting, the like getting places and getting like other people in my family places and like it. Are you guys coming online? Are you in person? Are we, staying until this? Or is, that kind of stuff has been a little frustrating for me. Have you had any professors that have changed classes or anything like that from in person to online, or has everything been okay? They did change from in person to online.
Yeah, for Coldfoot.
Oh, are you happy about that?
I don't like this hybrid stuff.
I don't either. I feel like I would have gone. I know it's not, Bloomfield's fault, and I know it's not our fault, but I feel like if I had wanted to work in an online school, I would have worked in an online school. So I totally get it. I feel like it's way harder. It's harder to like ask questions in classes.
You gotta wait for them to respond back by email.
And they don't do that until 3 months later.
Yeah.
This is over.
Yeah, let me tell you,
Keep
not just the
sending
professors, people, not you guys. Most of you answer emails or text me, but some students, it's like they vanished. And it was really frustrating because we wanted to make sure you guys were okay. And then like we were gone into the ether. So we weren't sure. I did that. We have a tentative activity workshop list. So I'm going to put it online. I also have the agenda online so you can see. What we're doing is we are waiting on government approval for our budget. So what happens is that we have to ask the government to spend the budget that they give us. So we gave them, and if you're interested in looking at a nonprofit budget, if you're interested in looking.
Very interesting, by the way.
Yeah.
I worked with them for a little bit and it was really good.
Yeah, if you're interested in looking at a nonprofit budget, everything is transparent. We'll show you everything, and then you can see what our budget looks like. And then we send the budget off to a program specialist in DC. And that person has 30 days to write back to say yes or no. Once they hopefully approve our budget, and hopefully the school allows us to go off campus for activities, we've been doing a lot of thoughts about what we could have us do. So I have all of this online and I'll pass it around if you guys want. We're thinking we're going to continue doing the Empower Hours on Wednesdays, where it'll be an open hour. We're not sure when yet. We're going to find out when we have a student worker here. We're going to find out what's good for students. And it's an open hour. I mean, we're open anyway, but it's an open hour that anyone can dial in, you can call, you can go through the Meet, you can come in and we'll help you with whatever. So it's a good like open space. If you're home and you realize you have a question and it's that Wednesday, you'll be able to get to us. So we're going to have our Empower Hours on Wednesday. We're also going to be doing a mentoring program. Miss Kelly's going to talk to us about it in a second. We're going to try to do some online stuff like you heard me say. Since this is fixed, we're going to think about doing movie night in the lab where we'll give you a few movies and you guys can pick which one. We'll do it at like 5 o'clock. We'll bring snacks in. I might buy myself a onesie to wear. I saw one that looked like an otter or a dinosaur. I'm considering it. Don't laugh, it'll happen. Here's a dinosaur one. It was very exciting. I might buy it. And we'll just, we'll watch a movie, we'll hang out, that kind of stuff. We're also thinking of, time management, chat and choose, where you guys bring your lunches and we'll sit and we'll talk together. We're going to have a virtual discussion with the Essex County Prosecutor's Office. We're going to do a really big first generation celebration day. Now, everyone knows what first generation is or no? I'll say it again. First generation is a student whose mother or father did not graduate a 4-year college or university. It's also a student that did not receive funding from one parent. So if, say, you lived with your mom and you didn't get any child support from dad, and dad was the one who went to college, you're actually still a first generation student because the parent that you resided with is the one who did not have a college education. So first generation, I'm first generation. Are you first generation? No, I'm the only, are you?
I'm first generation.
Look, so there's 2 of us who are first generation, and a lot of the same struggles happen generationally, you know, when you don't know how to navigate college. You're not sure what it means to register for your classes or what a bursar is or how you do your FAFSAs or pay your loans and we all go through the same thing. And there are a lot of professors here on campus that are actually first generation students. Our Assistant Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Laura Warren Hill, she's first generation. So we're going to do a big, like, college-wide first generation celebration that'll hopefully include like pins and panels and photo opportunities. That's going to be in November. So we're excited to do that with the whole college campus. We're going to have some peer tutor boot camps. And then what we're hoping to do is some fun stuff off campus. We're looking into going to a Broadway play. We're looking into doing, that's on campus. If we have the money, Serge would like to take you guys to Fright Fest at Great Adventure. I will not be going. Miss Kelly will not be going.
Do we know what kind of Broadway show yet?
So we were thinking about Trouble in Mind, which is one of the smaller Broadway shows, but why? What are you thinking about?
Because I'm a Broadway fanatic, so...
Well, what kind of, well, we could look Hamilton. Honey, if I could get us to go to Hamilton, we will all go to Hamilton. But that doesn't mean that I can't look at tickets. We have to see, you know, what's reasonable and cost effective. So but if you guys could go, what one would you want to see?
I have to see which one I haven't seen yet, and I'll get back to you.
Oh, sorry, Marvin. I wanted to see Wicked. I have never seen Wicked.
I saw Wicked.
It's so good.
Ooh, Mia,
So
you're
good.
right. You're Evan Hansen. We should see. We're going to try to hopefully go to maybe 2. One this semester, one next semester. Anybody else have any ideas of what they want to say?
From Broadway?
Yeah.
Do they have To Kill a Mockingbird?
They do have To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah, I agree to Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, that's 2 for To Kill a Mockingbird. We did not think you guys would want to go see that. That makes me so excited.
About it, the subject matter is close to what goes on today.
Yeah, okay, then we'll really look at it. Yeah. We're also seeing if we could do maybe like that Van Gogh experience in New York City. If they give us the money, we're going to really try to do it because I think that there's a whole bunch of things in the city that, or, you know, in the tri-state area that we should look at and we should take advantage of it. That being said, a lot of the things in New York City, you can only do if you are vaccinated. So I know that commuter students have the opportunity to be vaccinated, but they don't have to. But I will let you know that if we do them, we're going to post what they ask for. I know that the Broadway plays ask for you to be vaccinated. Other areas do not. So we'll let you know what it is so that, you know, if you're vaccinated, you can. And if you're not, you can make a decision. If you are interested in going, there are some apps that allow you to very easily show your vaccination without having to bring your vaccination card. One of them is the Docket app, DOCKET. And hi, Kayla, you raised a hand or you just...
Yes, I heard Bloomfield Pharmacy does the vaccine right when you get in. All you need is your card, your insurance card.
Yeah, I think I think the CVS up the block also does it on Broad Street. So, yeah, Walgreens does it. I think the Urgent Care does it. If you guys want us to try to find some of the places that offer the vaccine around, just let us know and we'll start looking. It's really easy. when I had to look for my daughter, I Googled COVID vaccine, New Jersey, and it popped up, and I put in our, 07003, and bam, everything around here popped up. So it was really easy to find it. Again, the docket app was super helpful. It shows, and there's also one for New York. It's called NYC COVID Safe. And you can take a picture of your ID and your vaccination card. And I just used it to get into a concert in the city like a few weeks ago. And I just literally went flick and I showed them my ID, flick, and I showed them my vaccine card, and I was in, no problem. So there are some really helpful apps that you can use if we have to go somewhere that needs a vaccination. Now, we're hoping that not all of the places that we go will need it, so that students who are not taking it have the option to go. So we're looking at those kinds of things.
Negative 2 days before an event.
Oh yeah, there is. If you test negative, some of them are, if you test negative 72 hours in advance of whatever it is, you bring your negative test, and that's acceptable also. So we're going to start, but what we'll do is if we do anything off campus, if they approve it, we will post what you need, either the vaccine or a check, and it's free to go get the tests. You can go to any of the places, ask for your COVID test.
They had it yesterday on campus?
Yeah, they had one on campus, and I think they're going to have others on campus too. So take advantage of it, and we'll hopefully be able to do a bunch of different things together. I mean, we didn't get to do anything last year, so we're hoping that we can carry over those funds to do some fun stuff this year. I know there was one other thing I wanted to really. If you see something and it is not at the right time, and you really wish that you could be here for that workshop or that event or that activity, let us know. There might be leeway with a lot of these. And any of the events or activities we have in the lab, we can always do them multiple times. So say you really are interested in our time management workshop. I think we're going to do with like whiteboards that we give out so that you can put them in your dorm rooms and write your week on them. Say it's at noon and noon doesn't work for you, but the next day at 2 o'clock works for you. Well, then we'll try to do one on, say, a Tuesday and then one on a Wednesday, because we want to accommodate you guys and make sure that you can be here for all of the events and activities that we have. How do you guys feel about things like, if they allow it, volunteer service off campus, Habitat for Humanity, working at a soup kitchen, or would you be comfortable with those, or are you still a little concerned? All right, so then we're going to look at some of the volunteer service, because I think it's really great when we give back, and I've never done Habitat for Humanity, and I heard sometimes you get to demolish things. I'm very excited about that. Quenisha, what's up? Oh, she might have raised a hand by accident, because I thought she said.
No, I did. I had an M&M in my mouth. I was trying to hurry up and chew it. Okay. How about we do like a blood drive or something?
The school did a blood drive, so I wonder if we could look at something like that, or bringing something to campus. Let's talk. Because maybe we could, it might not just be an SSS thing. Maybe we can do a campus wide and have people come, and then you can decide if you want to. So that's not a bad idea. They did it a few years ago.
Yeah, and they have it now where they check to see if you have COVID antibodies, and they be wanting people blood who had COVID. Like, I don't know what they do with it. I guess it helped people who have COVID. So that'd be good.
I didn't know that. That's really interesting. Yeah, we should look at some community service. We already tried to fit in some smaller things. Yeah, we're hoping we could do Read Across America in March, where maybe we go to a nursery school or maybe Watsessing school and we read to the students. They always loved it. I was hoping maybe we could do it a little bigger with like the athletes and bring Deacon the Bear to like Watsessing and do the whole thing, but we'll see.
Cards for seniors.
We're going to make Thanksgiving cards, and then you guys can come and write on them and decorate them, and we're going to give them to one of the nursing homes, because Thanksgiving is Oh, Thanksgiving's a time where, people might take their grandmas and grandpas and, great aunts and uncles home on Christmas, but they might forget Thanksgiving. So it would be a nice holiday to send something.
And the motivating cards for students.
Yeah, we're also going to do words of encouragement for the Watsessing school kids. If we think it's hard, imagine being younger and trying to get through all of this. If you have little brothers and sisters, you know how hard it is to navigate all of this. So what we were thinking is doing the same kind of thing, like a postcard, and then you guys could write words of encouragement, and we're going to send them to Watsessing School, which is right over here. It's the public, one of the K-6 school, so that they can see that, somebody cares about them and is cheering them on. I think it's Ms. Kelly actually had that idea, and it was a really great idea. So we were thinking a small community service, but maybe we can do some bigger things if you guys are comfortable with it. Blood drive, Habitat for Humanity. I know St. Anne's does their soup kitchen. That's right in Montclair. So yeah, we're going to think about it. I am, again, this is on Blackboard. If you go into Blackboard, you'll see in the documents all of our event schedule. I can also print it out for you after this if any of you would like. Please let us know if there's something in here that, or if there's something missing that you wish we did, because we can't think of everything, and there might be a workshop, an activity, a trip, a something that you guys want to do that we just didn't think of. And if you want it, we'll try to make it happen, either with us or through other people. We're also going to try to collaborate with McNair and EOF more, so that we'll have events that have more students, so that we can all go. So that'll be pretty great. I think you said your girlfriend's in EOF, Nyreek? So then you both might be able to go to, Habitat for Humanity or the Six Flags, or we're going to work with like REH, hopefully, to go to the Christmas Spectacular. Everybody might be able to go because EOF and us. So we're trying to collaborate more too. So I did that. Miss Kelly, would you like to talk a little bit about the mentor program?
Okay. Sometimes it is difficult to talk to an adult or staff or professor on campus. How many of you think it's easier to speak to a peer? Someone your own age, someone. So our idea is to have peer mentors, so that you may go to them and talk to them about your issues or your concerns. And they will be able to either help you resolve it, or if they can't, they will elevate it and bring it to one of us. So we're having how many? 5?
I'm hoping at least 3, but maybe we could do up to 5.
So if you're interested in that, we're looking really for juniors and seniors. Because if you're a freshman, you're probably looking for answers right now. You start, so you're like trying to figure things out. So we want to, just think about it, if you're a freshman or sophomore, when you get to be a junior or senior, then you can apply for it. But we want to have people who are here to help you with every turn. I don't care how simple it may be. Maybe today you're hungry, you're a little short. We've all been there. I've had to,
Yep.
help me, and she'll help me out. Then maybe you don't have that relationship with anybody on campus. So you go to your peer, they may be able to help you out, or they could come to us without you being embarrassed, okay? We don't want you to feel bad about anything. We just want you to get the answers you need to successfully graduate. We don't want any obstacles. You may need a book. Victoria, raise your hand. The queen of books. I rely on her.
Just help me.
I rely
The queen of books.
If she's not here, I'm lost. All summer long, I had to answer questions myself. I'm not saying I have all the answers, but I know who to go to, okay? I use my resources. So I have interviews set up tomorrow. Today's Tuesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow and Thursday. Any junior or senior who is interested, you can email me and we'll set up an interview and hopefully you'll be selected. Okay. Any questions about that? You think it's a good idea? Good, I'm glad. I'm glad. We're trying to think of everything you guys need. You know, when I remember back in the Stone Age when I was a freshman in college, I walked on campus, I was like, oh my God, my family just left me. And I was like, what do I do now? You know, I just sat on my bed. I just sat there and looked around and I heard voices. So I just walked down the hallway to find these strangers. I didn't know them, but these are the people around. But none of us had answers to anything. We didn't know what a registrar was. How many of you knew what a registrar? You know what a bursar? You know, okay, that's good. But you don't know where to go. And sometimes you just need someone that's, come on, I'll take you. You know, you're hungry? Okay, cafeteria's over here. Or now the snack bar, whatever they call it, is open now. So sometimes you just need somebody to help you. And don't hold on to anything. If something is really wearing you down and you think you can't do it, say something, please. Check your email. We're going to say that every single day. Yeah, we know we get a lot of emails. I've got a lot of emails, and I am bad at clearing out my email. Surge and this, I must have some from back when I was born. You know, but I'm not perfect. We all have things that we do well, and we all have things that we're a little shaky on. So that's what I want you to have in your head. Just met the dean of students. It took him 6 years to graduate from college. Imagine that. 6 years. The national average is 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
So don't feel like you're a failure. You know, you heard about, we had students graduating 3 years. That wasn't me. So don't feel like other people's successes or failures is you. Everybody's different. So if the dean of students is saying that it took him 6 years, and then it took him forever to get his master's, and then it took him even a little longer to get his PhD, the one thing I got out of that message, he ain't give up. I don't want you guys to give up. That's the only thing I ask you. Do not give up. You got a class that's dragging you down. Dilt, you got Surge, you got me. Come and tell somebody. Tell your peer mentor. Come in here and sit here. I don't care, put your head down, cry. I have taken students in the office, close the door, put your head, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had one student, she just laid out on the floor. Sometimes you just feel like you can't do it, right? You're like this.
Yep.
Your family's on you.
I've been working with you, Natasha.
Professors are on you. Everybody's on you. And now Miss Kelly is emailing you, asking you questions. And you feel like she couldn't take it anymore. I said, okay. She came, I took her in the office, closed the door. We went in there, we opened up, she's stretched out on the floor. But she got over whatever it was, and she graduated. Don't wait till the last minute if you feel like you need to change your major. Don't wait the Monday before graduation. You know, if you're worried about what somebody's going to say, come see us. Just come see us. We'll, help you through it. Because it's hard sometimes telling family no. It's hard sometimes telling friends, stop calling me when I'm in class. There's certain things you're going to have to do. Your priority is what? Yeah. You're spending too much money to fail. So, we're going to have mentorships. You have us. We like to have a good time. Sometimes we like to cry with you. I'll cry with you. We all have tough times.
I put my head down on Friday. There was just too much going on here, home, stuff. I just put my head down for 5 minutes. I cried and then I was like,
One day I
Oh, you go in your office, close the door.
Yeah, go in your office, close the door.
Okay, go in there and close the door.
Either that means I'm really stressed or I'm annoying her.
Oh, no, but with me, every single morning, coming over to work, so much traffic. So I come here to work. Either I'm on the phone with you, I will send you a text like, look at this bull crap right here. It's okay just to vent sometime. And and just like with us, we are always here. We are always here. If you just want to be inside of our office, if you just want to come and talk, laugh, cry, yell, curse, it's okay.
Yeah, we'll allow it to a certain.
Yeah, we allow it to like a certain extent.
You ain't gonna hit me, but
Yeah.
you can curse.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you getting on my nerves.
And we usually always have candy.
Kayla do this time.
We usually always have candy.
Sometimes I get on your nerves. I say, right, Kayla? She just gives me that side look. You know, that look you give your mother. So we all here to help you. That's why we're here. That's why we've been here 20 years on this campus. We haven't, 3 of us haven't been here 20 years, but this program has been here 20 years. And this is a federal program. This is federal funds. What was our grant, 5 million?
5 million over the last few years, but these next 5 years will be about $1.5 million. And it's funds for students.
That's our job.
If you are Pell eligible and you have a large balance that's keeping you from registering next semester or moving in, ask us. We do have grant aid that is available, okay? Our priority must be freshmen and sophomore students, but that doesn't mean that we turn away other students. We just have to look at those freshmen and sophomore students who apply first. If you are, here's another one. We had some very generous donations from an organization in West Orange called Greater Than Ourselves, and they donated us a few $1,000s to help with commuter meal plans. So anyone who needs a commuter meal plan, please let us know. We may be able to help you. We've helped 2 students thus far with commuter meal plans. One student asked for 3 times a week, so 3 meals a week. Another one asked for 5. We can do that. And it's because we received really generous donations from the organization. So we do have meal plans and we might have grant aid available. If you are interested in jobs, we need a math tutor here. 8 hours a week at $13 an hour, and you'd work with us. So if you are a student who is good at math and has a 3.0 or near there, and you're interested in being our math tutor, please let us know. Miss Adams in the office for students with disabilities needs proctors for the exams. It is a flexible per diem, so as they need someone, and that is $15 an hour. So if you guys are interested, I have the info here. Students, I can. Oh, okay. So what a proctor does is they arrive early at a testing site, and then they make sure that a student does what they need to do while they're taking their test. Lock up all their info, all their, belongings, wait there while the student takes the test. And then when the student finishes, you take all of the information, the exam, the books and everything, and you bring it to Miss Margaret.
Easy money.
Yeah. You're literally just setting up. Yeah,
Easy
setting
money.
up and sitting there.
I would do it
$15 an
right
hour.
now.
You can just walk around a couple.
How do people online get to see it? Are you handing it out on a paper?
Say that again, Lori.
You said you're handing it out right now at the lab. How do people online like me? How do we get it? Are you gonna send an
All
email?
you have to do, you know what? I'll send all that email. I'll send it all out as a Blackboard, so you'll get it as an email.
All right,
Okay.
thank you.
And then tell Miss Adams that you're an SSS student so that she knows your hours. I'll send it out as soon as we're done with this. Easy peasy. The only thing that knocks you out is that you cannot be in the class that you're proctoring. So if you're in psych, 100, section 4, you can't proctor that exam. That's the only thing that knocks you out. So any, extra $15 an hour for maybe a few hours worth of work. That's not so bad. So that's the math tutor and then also the office with students with disabilities. Quick other things. The updated book inventory is on Blackboard. You have, if you want, access to our Canva Pro or our Prezi Edu Plus if you need them. All you have to do is email us and we'll give you the usernames and the passwords upon request.
You know what that is?
Okay. Cool. So Canva is kind of like an easy way of photoshopping things. So if you need to make flyers, if you need to make programs, if you need to make Instagram posts, anything like that. And we're not asking that it has to just be for educational purposes. We have a student that uses it for a bunch of different things. It's really easy. It's like click and drag kind of stuff. We have the Pro one that has basically everything unlocked, all the images, all the options. And then we have Prezi. Prezi is like an online version of PowerPoint that if any of you saw last year when we did our trio day and it had, like you clicked on things and they got bigger and it showed, that was through Prezi. And we bought the educational Pro for that one too, in case students need to use that one. So if you have to use any of those for classes, you don't have to worry about using the like baseline. You can ask us for the usernames and passwords and we'll give it to you and you can use the Pro ones. So we still have a couple calculators if you need to borrow for the day. We do not have laptops. You can get them. Yes, you can get Chromebooks from the help desk. We have all of our books here at the reference library that you can take pictures of. You can PDF, you can use them while you're here. If there is something that you need, I said, ask us and hopefully we should be able to get it. If we are, again, lucky enough and they approve our budget, we're also going to be buying LiveScribe pens, about 5 of them. I'll explain that too. And 5 subscriptions to Otter AI, which is like a reading assistive for students. If you're having trouble with, note taking or sometimes the reading stuff, it's right on the computer. And the LiveScribe pens are amazing. And when I go back to school, I am buying one. It records the class as you take notes. And then we're going to hopefully buy the notebooks that go with it. And if you press the pen onto the notebook at a specific point, it'll start playing what that professor said or what people were saying as you wrote those notes. So it's a really great tool that you can LiveScribe.
LiveScribe.
Yeah. Yeah, I would buy one for myself when I go back for a PhD, I'm buying one. This looks fantastic. So we're hoping to buy 5 of them that students can borrow. So we're trying to think of all the ways that we can, do things. We're also thinking that if we're lucky enough and you're interested in graduate school, we might be able to take students on graduate school trips in the tri-state area, somewhere we can get there and back in the day. Philly, New Jersey, New York. So if you're interested in the school, we can try to set up those. A lot of the grad fairs and the career fairs are right now virtual, but as they move toward in person, we're going to hope to do those too. So we're going to try to get the most out of the time that we have. Okay. So does anybody have any questions? Online, anybody?
No.
Cool. All right. No. All right. I wish I could see your faces online. We're really happy to see you guys. Please stop in if you're here and say hello. We miss you. If you have any questions, me, Miss Kelly, and Serge, we are all here. I'm going to stop the recording right now. Okay. Stop.